All right, all right, all right. Welcome to the Veterans Lounge. Welcome to the Veterans Lounge with your host Vivian Jennings, and I am Vivian Jennings. Hi, everybody. Hi, those coming in, those that are here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Veterans Lounge. I ask that you please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, hit the share it out, share out the broadcast. Hey, Sheed. Hey, just one and only. Sheed, I'm going to need to add you as, I don't know how to do it from this computer, but I am going to add you as one of my team assassins. If you don't mind, brother, I'm going to add you as a team assassin, part of my team assassins. Y'all, that's what I call my folks. Other people call their people ushers. Other people call them, let me see, Gold Professor call his the Two Belt Mafia. My folks are team assassin. And that's what we are, team assassin. Here for the Veterans Lounge. You guys, I'm trying to do a live from here from the house, trying to make sure that the stream don't go out and things of that nature. And today, you guys saw my title. My title, why is it important to stay connected? Why is it important to stay connected? And this is for our veterans. You know, why is it important for us to stay connected? But it's also important for us to stay connected, not only as veterans, but it's important for us to stay connected as just people, humans in general. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share this out if it'll let me. Hey, 3000. How are you, my darling? How are you? You know what? I need to write some of these names down. Y'all, I'm trying to go on my other device so I can add y'all as mods, but for some reason it's not acting right. But don't worry. Hey, Pastor Nate. How are you, my darling? Add you guys to my what I like to call my team assassins. My team assassins. All right, so listen. Today I wanted to just come in real quick and I wanted to talk about in today's issue of the Veterans Lounge. Hey Joyce, how are you, darling? How are you? Today's issue of the Veterans Lounge, I want to talk about why it's important to stay connected. Why is it important to stay connected, not only to other veterans, but to each other? It's very important as a veteran that you stay connected. Hello, Nicole Allen. How are you, dear? How are you? I'm gonna tell you, as a former, as a U.S. Army um, disabled veteran, I find it very important that I stay connected to my fellow veterans, and I'm going to tell you why. The first thing is, and the first reason why we want to stay connected to others is because camaraderie. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you didn't live the military experience, there are things that you'll never understand if you weren't there. Am I right for those of you who were in the military? Am I right? If if you didn't live the military experience, you'll never understand it. There are things like you don't understand about going to the field and crazy commanders and uh, needy roommates and things of that nature. Those are things that you never understand unless you were in the military. I'm telling you, for those of you who were never in the military and that have never dealt with LGBT plus community issues, you'll never understand what happened with them in the military. Now, I'm not part of the LGBT, but I knew plenty of people that we would have to help cover for. Um, I was in during the time of don't tell, don't ask. So, but the commanders would suspect, and then they would be on a witch hunt, and we would have to help people. I mean, these were good soldiers that they would be trying to put out the military. So, so there are things that you'll never understand, experiences that we've had as military soldiers that you will never understand. Actually, there are things that you would never understand if you weren't in that kind of unit. Because I went from a medical unit to a signal battalion, and a signal battalion had what they called line dogs. I had never heard of a line dog, y'all. I was like, what is a line dog? And what y'all doing? Is it an actual earth dog? No, it was people that actually go and run cable. They call themselves line dogs. So it's lots of things that you don't understand unless you weren't in the military. Acronyms, y'all, we got a whole nother language in the military. The military has an entirely whole different language, if you believe it or not. AWOL. I mean, it's just weird acronyms. I'm like, what is this? So it's a lot of weird language that you would never understand unless you were in the military. Okay. And there again, between unit to unit, there are different languages. Between different branches of the services, there are different languages. Like, yeah, fire in the hole, ASAP, no go. One of the ones, okay, so you guys, I was in a medic unit. I was like, medic? That's a medical unit. Medical unit. So, different and like I said, the signal company. Y'all, all I knew was a signal was like, but okay, I'm gonna tell you a good one. I was stationed in Fort Irwin. In Fort Irwin, backblast area all clear, drill sergeant. Um, one of the things that we did is the weirdest thing is I was at Fort Irwin. One of the terminologies of the buildings was they had the Star Wars building. Yeah, they had the Star Wars building. And nobody could go in the Star Wars building except certain people. So, yeah. Yeah, you got foxholes, you got different types of weaponry and things of that nature, armors and different language, different type of protective gear. Roger that. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. I was like, what in the world is a hoo-ah? When I first got there. And I'm going to tell you, one that I used to love that my drill sergeants used to tell me, Jennings, before you leave Fort Jackson, you are going to own real estate. Jackson and Fort Dix, okay? And for those of you who were in the military, you understand that owning real estate is because they didn't have you down there doing so many push-ups that you own real estate. I own real estate, okay? And like I said, from different branches of the service is different. Whereas the Army might go hoorah, the Marine Corps, they got something totally different they do. The Navy has something totally different that they do. And y'all, I just don't even know about the Air Force. I think they for real, they're civilians. I'm just playing, Air Force. I'm just playing. All right. So the second reason that you would want to keep in contact with your former Ranger buddies or get in contact with other veterans and veteran organizations, get connected, is for support. Support. You want to get with them for support. Now, the support can be emotional support. It could be helping you adjust to civilian life after military. It could be helping you just, like I again, share experiences that nobody in your family understands. Like for instance, I had an uncle that was in Vietnam, Persian Gulf War. There were experiences that he and I, only the two of us, understood. Nobody else understood what those experiences were. So, yeah, especially those wartime vets, they need to connect with other veterans that share that experience that will be able to understand. I'm going to tell a story. I have a friend that lives here in my town, and she introduced me to a friend of hers who is a veteran. He is a what was it? Soldier medal winner. He he has, his medal is like higher than the Purple Heart. Is right below the Congressional Medal of Honor. This guy has post-traumatic stress disorder. He has a service animal. And I keep telling my girlfriend, when you're around him, please, please, please stop making sudden movements and loud sounds because he can't take it. And she didn't understand. And she took, y'all know that bubble wrap with the big bubble wrap? She took some big bubble wrap and popped it. And y'all, she didn't understand why his dog jumped on her. I was like, you guys, it was I told her, I said, it was either the dog jump on you or he jumped on you. The dog just pushed you down on the couch. He might have knocked you through the wall. So stop making sudden movements and stop making loud noises. So those are things that only we can understand. And she didn't understand it until I explained it to her. If I wouldn't have been a veteran, I wouldn't have been able to explain it to her and why he feels that way. This was a veteran that was airborne, that jumped out of airplanes behind enemy lines in not one war, but 2 wars, because he was in a long time. So you have PTSD and MDD. See? Hey, BMW, how are you today, dear? So those are things that we have to explain to our, civilian people. Like I had somebody that told me one time, their man jumped on them in the middle of the night. I was like, what were you doing? She said, I was in the house, I was in the bed playing, and I was playing with him. I said, you were playing with them? Playing with them how? I said, I was in there and I was poking him. I said, okay, this man's asleep, and he just came in from a war zone, and you're poking him with a stick in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's going to end up well. So yeah, those are the type of things that we as veterans, we understand and we want to explain to our civilian counterparts. Okay. The third thing, reason why you want to get connected with veterans and vet organizations, networking. Y'all, networking, veterans are the best networkers ever. Veterans are the best networkers ever. Believe me, we are good. You don't think so? We are great at networking. We able to give each other information. If you get with the right organization and the right people, you are it is great getting information on VA places. Like, for instance, I got with some veterans at my church, and they were the ones, they were like, Viv, if you're 100%, you get free dental care, you get free eyeglasses and all of that stuff. I was like, what? It's like, the VA ain't tell me that. They was like, girl, they was like, wait a minute, we live far away enough from the VA that you can get travel pay. Okay. I'm telling you, it's crazy about when you see the crazy things that go on. But a lot of people, they don't understand that we can get free travel. Oh, and like, if you live a certain amount of distance from the hospital, a lot of veterans don't know you can get what you call a hotel hop. And a hotel hop is where, if you're going to the VA and you live so far, okay, so Joyce, if you get travel pay, 9 times out of 10, depending upon what time you go to your appointment, like if it's an early morning appointment, they'll give you a hotel near the VA and they'll pay for it for that night. And you'll get the travel pay. So you'll get the travel pay and they'll pay for the hotel. And I know this for a fact because I've used it twice. And actually, I'm not really I'm closer than 50 miles, but because of the like, if I'm getting a test and I gotta be at the hospital at like 9 o'clock or 8:30, and I'll tell them I have to drive from my place, that's one of the ways that they give me a hotel hop. And you are right, 3,000. If you have children and and I'm gonna tell you, wait a minute, let me take that back. Even if you are a 90% disabled veteran, getting paid at the 100%, because there are a lot of 90% disabled veterans getting paid at the 100% disability mark, they will forgive any loans, any loans. So you know how Sally Mae be knocking on people's door? You can get rid of Sally Mae real quick. Kids go to school for free. Your children go to school for free if you are a disabled veteran. Any child that is that you carry as a dependent can go to school for free. And I think the spouse can go to school also. Veterans, we can go to vocational rehabilitation. Joyce, if you're not at 100%, even if you're at 90%, get paid at the 100% disability mark, they'll do the same things. Also, I want you guys to go and look into vocational rehabilitation, the VA, vocational rehabilitation. You guys, that's how I got my teaching degree. They paid for me to go to college. Okay, Joyce. Now I'm going to tell you, for those of you who are in the chat today that are listening at me, my email is yespicturelady@gmail.com. I have helped people with their disability. Okay, now 3,000. Guess what? In South Carolina, if you're 100% disabled veteran, guess what? You don't have to pay any. You get a set of tags, and you don't have to pay any taxes. And those are your tags for life. You don't have to pay anything. Those are your tags for life. You don't have to pay up to I think it's up to 6 acres and a home that you live in. You do not have to pay anything on, yes, pick on taxes. All right. And I just put my email in the chat. So I'm going to say, if you are a disabled veteran and you need help with filing your benefits, if you email me, I can give you tips and trades on tips and things of that nature on how to get your benefits filed and how to up your benefits if you need them. Okay. Um, Again, why do we need to connect as veterans? Because we need this information sharing. We need to talk about better veterans benefits. Know that 9 times out of 10, if you go into a place and ask, hey, do you guys give veteran discounts? Especially if it's near a military base, they'll be like, yeah. And they'll give you the discount. Also, you can go on base and still utilize the commissary and the PX and things of that nature. You can get a credit through the military exchange, which means you can shop online and you can shop in the store. And there, if I'm not mistaken, there's no credit limit on it. For real, I don't think. See there, Tampa girl, that's right. 136,000 student loan forgiven. If you are a disabled veteran, they'll forgive loans. They will forgive loans. Or you can go to, like I said, you can go to vocational rehabilitation. The military star card, correct. And I'm telling y'all, it is okay. So all me said there is a credit limit, but I'm just saying, y'all, that's an easy credit card for any veteran to get, or anybody, any veteran or their spouse to get. That's you can still utilize things on posts. I'm telling y'all, those are the type of things that as veterans we need to be letting each other know. Um, that does also apply to unemployability. It does. That's like when you're getting, like for instance, I'm 90% unemployability. Y'all, I tried to get Social Security. Social Security told me no. They told me you can go to work and work at fast food and make minimum wage. That's what they told me. So, that's the type of thing that we're able to share through but I'm gonna tell you another good one. How many of you like to go to state parks? Like to go to like Yosemite and the different state parks? They will give you a percentage off, or depending upon your state, you might even actually get a free, passes to go to the parks and things of that nature and the beaches and stuff. I know here in South Carolina, we get, like, I can go and get a discount if I want to go camping. I'm not going camping, but I'm just saying I can if I want to. What else? Oh, the other thing that I like to share with veterans is let's go back to networking. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Why why networking is so important to veterans. as a veteran, I was not, I think I was like 50 or 60%. When I lived in Washington, D.C., um, I met another veteran who was selling a house, and I wanted that house, y'all. And I talked to the guy, and I was like, I'm a disabled veteran. He was like, oh, I'm a veteran too. I got an open house tomorrow. Come to the open house. And what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to give you the paper, if you got the 500 good faith money, I'm going to put your paperwork, move your paperwork up in front of everybody's. And I'm going to give you, I think it was 30,000. I think he gave me the house for 30,000 less than the asking price. Y'all, that was great networking because we connected as disabled veterans that we need to start doing and network with the networking. The other thing is, if you're a disabled veteran, there are programs that you can go to for free. And Joyce, you can use your VA loan as many times as you need to. You can utilize your VA loan as many times as you need to, because I bought my house in DC on my VA loan, my house in North Carolina on a VA loan. I just transferred the VA loan from North Carolina to DC, from DC to South Carolina. So you could transfer your VA loan. You can use it as many times as you need to. There are programs that veterans, disabled veterans, can go to, especially with certain disabilities. Like, for instance, I went to a program called Saratoga War Horse. Y'all, I went to this program. It was so much fun. It was a weekend. I went in on Wednesday. They gave me a hotel room for Wednesday and Thursday, and we left on Friday. 3 day. The hotel, we stayed in the rooms. They gave everybody their own individualized room. The hotel we stayed in was like a Hilton Garden or something like that, but they had sleep number beds, y'all. They had sleep number beds in the hotel. Then they fed us that night. They took us out to eat. The next day, we went to the horse ranch and we worked with some horses. They fed us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We went back to the hotel. We woke up that Friday morning and they fed us breakfast and we left. But y'all, we got so many things that people gave us. They gave all of us veterans that were there. We got so many gifts, and everything was free. And I asked them, "Do you guys fly people in from other states?" And they do. So they do. Y'all, it's a relaxing weekend. Relaxing Wednesday, Thursday, and then you leave on Friday. They'll pick you up at the airport if you're flying in. I drove in because I was close enough that I could drive in. And like I said, they gave us all of these gifts. We ate for free. We stayed at a wonderful hotel. They catered to our every whim. We stayed in a room by ourselves. They didn't make you, it wasn't like two veterans in a room together. No, every veteran got their own room. And then they sent us a video later on of us working with the horses. So that's a program that I went to, and I told a couple of veterans in my area, and yeah, we all went. We all went. And as a matter of fact, they asked us if we wanted to come back again. And I'm looking into, after this pandemic is over with, going back, because I'm telling y'all, it was so Hey, hey, that's what happened when you got bootleg internet. Sorry, finance bootleg, but y'all, guess what? I have great internet, so I am going to be start going live more often, and it will be a lot better. Actually, I was just testing out because I see how it works. But y'all, it's trying to rain here in my town. Y'all know how it is when it get the rain and acting crazy. So that's what happened when you get bootleg cable. I got bootleg internet right now, but y'all, I'm getting Wi-Fi for real. They digging the ditches as we speak today. I was out there looking, they were digging ditches as we speak. But y'all, this is the last thing I wanted to add about connecting with people. Y'all, this is the last thing I want to add about connecting with veterans. You can use people, veterans, as character references. You can use veterans as character references in reference to your disability claim. How do you do this? I have friends that I'm still connected to that I was stationed with in North Carolina and in Karlsruhe, Germany. And what I do with them is when it was time for me to put in my disability claim, the people that were in Karlsruhe, Germany were able to write a reference. Yes, she was in Karlsruhe with me, and this situation happened. This situation did happen. So that is one of the things that you want to do. You want to use people as character references. It can help. It can help. And even if they weren't there at the time you were there, they still might be able to attest to certain conditions that were there when you were there. So those are some of the things. You guys, I'm going to wrap this up because y'all know what? Again, I got janky internet. But come June 10th, after June 10th, I will be coming on more often because, again, like I said, my internet will be way more stable. They're digging the fiber optic lines now, and I'll be able to come on and won't have to lose you guys in the middle of the internet of a live. And we're going to be discussing more information. I'm going to be bringing in websites that you guys need to look at and look into. I'm going to be looking at all different types of things that will be great for veterans to help you in your cause and help you further along. Also, if you have any information that you want me to look into, you want me to research, you want me to do a discussion on, any programs that you know of that you want me to do a discussion on and research, I ask you again, please send me an email. bestpicturelady@gmail.com. Send me an email, and I definitely will look into it. I will go and I will do the research for you. Guess what? So you don't have to. I'll do the research so you don't have to. And I'll get with some of my other veteran friends so that you will be more informed. Also, I am going to be having some panel discussions with other veterans. Yes. So that they can tell their story because it won't just be me. Okay, cool, 3000. Cool. Lock my email in, and whatever you need help with, I don't have a problem with it. I'll share information all the time. I've had another veteran that tell me you need to have people pay you for your information. I'm like, sis, it's not even all about that. It's not even all about that. I ask the Lord every day, Lord, make me a blessing so I can be a blessing. And guess what? This is one of my way of blessing people. By y'all blessing me to come over here, I bless you with some information. And that's what we're here to do, help each other out. But if there's anything that you want me to discuss, anything you want me to look into, any programs that you want me to talk about, anything that's pressing on your mind, like say for instance, Veterans Day, y'all, for Veterans Day, I will definitely be putting out all the free 99 places, every place to go for free. I'll be looking into places where we can get discounts and get free entry. And if you want me to look into a specific state that you live in and talk about the benefits for that state for veterans, let me know that also. So, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I thank you for blessing me with your time and joining me here on the Veterans Lounge. Like, share, and subscribe. As my mama always says, live, love, and laugh. As my dad says, Lord, make me a blessing so I can be a blessing. And I hope and pray that I'm a blessing to somebody this day. All right, you guys, please. Peace.